Number 11. The Komodo dragon. 10 feet of length, 150 pounds of primitive reptilian muscle, the absolute ruler of the islands east of Java. This land dragon wields a dual weapon system of bite force and specialized venom glands to take down water buffalo weighing 1.5 times its own mass. Yet, this exact weaponry is a fatal design flaw that forces the monster to spend half its life undergoing repairs. A Komodo dragon's teeth have very shallow roots, sitting loosely in the gum line. When executing their signature/bite, the backward curved, serrated structures constantly chip, snap, or break entirely under mechanical pressure. Anatomical studies show their tooth replacement cycle runs continuously, with new teeth lined up underneath like a conveyor belt. The myth of septic bacteria-laden saliva was thoroughly debunked by Brian Fry's 2009 research. A Komodo dragon's mouth actually operates on a potent anticoagulant venom, forcing the target to bleed to death. What is the trade-off? The venom apparatus only works if the serrated teeth are intact to slice deep into the flesh. A Komodo dragon experiencing a glitch in its replacement cycle, left with worn-down teeth, completely loses its ability to anchor a kill. The apex predator of Indonesia is instantly reduced to a slow lizard living on hopes. The most terrifying jaw in the reptile world turns out to have a kill switch that wears down a millimeter at a time, forcing the animal to race against the clock to grow its weapons back before it starves. The grizzly bear. A 900-pound bone-crushing machine capable of a terrifying sprint at 35 miles per hour. Its jaws generate 1/200 psi of bite force, enough to shatter a bull's femur. The ultimate weapon of this North American beast is its sense of smell, proven by evolutionary biologists to be 7 times sharper than a bloodhound's and 2,100 times more sensitive than a human's. They can catch the scent of carrion from up to 20 miles away. Yet, this ruler of the wilderness carries a fatal built-in engineering flaw right in its visual cortex. Intuition suggests bears have eagle eyes, but actual science proves the exact opposite. Grizzlies are severely nearsighted. The lens system in their eyes has an extremely low density of cone cells, severely limiting their ability to distinguish colors and fine details at a distance. At a mere 50 feet, a grizzly is completely helpless when trying to tell a stationary adult human apart from a rotting tree stump. Their image processing system operates like an old television, with the video cable completely ripped out. If the prey stands dead still, the grizzly immediately enters a state of information overload. The apex predator at the top of the food chain, the nightmare of every hunter, turns out to be disarmed by an action so simple it borders on ridiculous, standing completely frozen. The kill switch of this wilderness tyrant is not found in its muscles, but in the blurry pixel map inside its own brain. The lion. An icon of courage on every flag and coat of arms, possesses a hunting success rate of just 25% according to long-term data from Kruger and Serengeti National Parks. This figure is lower than a random coin flip. The reason lies in a fatal biological bottleneck. Their cardiovascular system only functions effectively within the first 200 meters. Despite being able to explode into speeds of up to 80 km/h, a lion's body depletes energy extremely fast because its heart and lungs are too small relative to its muscle mass. When sprinting, the body shifts to anaerobic respiration, causing lactate levels to spike and core body temperature to climb. In terms of stamina, a missed pounce causes exhaustion equivalent to a human sprinting up several flights of stairs non-stop. Because of this, a wildebeest or zebra only needs to clear the 200-meter mark to guarantee survival. The prey does not need to outrun the lion forever. It just needs to outlast the predator's oxygen tank. Evolution traded endurance for explosive power, turning the king of beasts into a killer with only enough gas for a single round lasting less than 12 seconds. When the timer runs out, the lion must stop or risk collapse from overheating. The peregrine falcon. Number 4. The peregrine falcon, the ultimate assassin dominating the skies with a clocked mechanical speed record of 389 km/h, 242 miles per hour in a stoop. This proud creature, hunting on every continent except Antarctica, possesses an invisible kill switch shaped like a weather pattern. That is a dead calm morning. The peregrine's lift and acceleration mechanics rely entirely on air pressure differentials running across the wing surface. Flight mechanics research shows that their pointed wing structure is optimized to cut through the wind. In a dead calm sky, gravity still allows them to execute the free-falling dive, but the lift needed to climb back out and the decisive maneuvering wing strokes to nail the kill require moving air currents. Long-term field observation data indicates that the peregrine's hunting success rate drops sharply by up to 60% on windless days. In a dive, the bird hits maximum velocity, but in still air, the exact same bird in level flight only reaches an average speed of 40 to 55 km/h, which is barely faster than a city pigeon. These aerial specialists outsource part of their performance to the medium they fly through. The air is not a neutral background, it is a piece of the biological engine. The kill switch of the fastest animal on Earth is shaped like a calm Sunday morning. When the sky stands still, the perfect hunting machine suddenly runs out of gas. The Bengal tiger, a 600-pound killing machine boasting a 1,000 psi bite force, operates on a shockingly low hunting success rate. Field data compiled by Schaller and Karanth reveals that this apex cat's kill efficiency hovers at a mere 10% to 20%. This means that out of every 10 lunges, the tiger walks away empty-handed 8 to 9 times. The core vulnerability lies within its energy distribution and muscular design. Much like a cheetah, the tiger channels its entire arsenal into an explosive strike powered by fast-twitch muscle fibers. They cannot sustain high velocities beyond a few hundred meters. As a pursuit drags on, anaerobic respiration triggers a lethal spike in lactic acid, core temperatures soar, and the 600-pound engine must shut down to avert heatstroke and collapse. For preferred prey like chital and sambar deer, crossing that critical distance threshold means winning the lottery of life. A Bengal tiger requires roughly 3,000 kilograms of meat annually to survive. The immense energy deficit from missed strikes forces strict mathematical choices. They stalk relentlessly to close the gap to under 20 meters before bursting forward, desperate to preserve the remaining fuel in their biological gas tank. The jungle's apex predator does not win through endurance. A tiger's fight finishes in under 15 seconds. Past that mark, the hunter becomes the breathless loser. Survivors in the wild are masters of risk management, and the bad mathematicians in the tiger family were weeded out of the gene pool long ago. The anaconda, a 29-foot constrictor weighing over 500 pounds, is the absolute ruler of the South American wetlands, capable of swallowing a capybara whole. Yet, right after the peak of the hunt, this apex predator instantly transforms into a defenseless sack waiting to die. Its biological kill switch lies in the steep price of greed. Physiological studies by Secor and colleagues, 2012, indicate that after swallowing a meal equivalent to 100% of its body weight, the snake's digestive system must scale up gastric acid production tenfold, causing its heart rate to spike by 40% while locomotor energy drops to near zero. For the next 10 to 14 days, its entire body is reduced to a swollen tube of digestion, completely stripped of its ability to coil, strike, or counterattack. Field biologists in the Pantanal have documented numerous cases of anacondas being torn apart and killed by jaguars, or even caimans while in this immobile state. The supreme hunter of the swamp trades speed for maximum lethality, only to pay the debt with absolute helplessness after the meal. The kill switch is not a body part, but the price of satiety. The largest snake on the planet wins a single battle, only to spend the next 2 weeks as a walking buffet for any rival predator that happens to pass by. The polar bear, the largest land carnivore on Earth with adult males weighing up to 700 kilograms, possesses a biological system finely tuned to endure extreme cold down to 40 degrees Celsius. However, this perfect heat retention mechanism becomes a fatal flaw when ambient temperatures shift. Equipped with a blubber layer up to 11 centimeter thick and hollow guard hairs that trap heat, their bodies retain nearly 100% of the warmth they generate. Thermoregulation research by Whiteman, published in 2015, demonstrates that heat stress triggers once the environmental temperature hits 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. When air temperatures rise, sprinting at speeds of 40 km/h to hunt seals causes massive amounts of energy to build up in their core with no way to escape. Because cooling occurs too slowly through sparsely furred areas like the nose or paw pads, lactic acid spikes and pushes the heart rate past safe limits. Contrary to the popular belief of an invincible survival machine on ice, this beast faces more severe physiological trouble during a warm spring afternoon than in a blizzard. A sunny midday costs them twice as much energy as fasting. The true assassin of the polar bear is not scarcity of prey, but a warm day that drives their body into complete exhaustion from overheating. The wolf, the creature that built the myth of the beast of the north, taking down moose and bison in brutal pursuits across the snow. Yet this icon of ferocity collapses into helplessness the moment it is separated from its pack. A lone wolf cannot hunt large prey. Data from the Yellowstone Wolf Project shows that a solo wolf's success rate against large prey is near 0%. A standard pack of 6 to 15 individuals is a flawless tactical machine. Flankers herd, anchors hold. They do not kill with a single lethal bite, but through exhaustion and blood loss. Disrupted, this mathematical equation shatters. Alone, the wolf turns to eating berries. A wolf weighs 80 to 120 pounds, while a bull moose reaches 1,200 pounds. The only thing making the wolf an apex predator is the 7 other wolves hiding behind the trees. Sociality is a force multiplier. Without its pack, this fearsome hunter is just a medium-sized dog with a bad attitude. The saltwater crocodile. The apex predator of the estuaries with a recorded bite force, reaching a monumental 3,700 psi in 2012 by Ericsson's research team. That crushing power is enough to shatter a sea turtle's shell or a bull's femur in a split second. Yet, this 2,200-pound, 20-foot killing machine possesses a fatal mechanical weakness right in its head. Its closing jaw muscles are a dense matrix of fibers optimized exclusively for clamping down. Conversely, the opening muscles are as thin as rubber bands and generate remarkably low torque. As a result, a researcher can hold the jaws of a massive crocodile shut with just 2 fingers, or neutralize it completely with a single wrap of electrical tape costing less than $2 at any hardware store. A jaw built for mass destruction is completely helpless when trying to open against the slightest resistance. This mechanical off-switch turns a Cretaceous-era monster into a passive block of meat during field research. Furthermore, this reptile harbors a severe physiological vulnerability in its energy metabolism. When executing its continuous death roll to dismember prey, a massive amount of lactic acid accumulates in its blood within just a few minutes. The slow metabolism of an ectothermic animal means it takes 2 to 6 hours for its blood pH to recover to safe levels. If forced to fight continuously past this limit, the crocodile's body undergoes self-poisoning from metabolic acidosis, leading to death by cardiac arrest. The ultimate predator doesn't die from external wounds. It dies of sheer exhaustion within its own massive muscles. The Great White Shark. Number 1. The Great White Shark, an ocean monster wielding a jaw of 300 serrated teeth and a bite force of 2,800 psi, enough to snap a small boat in half. There is no hiding in the saltwater desert, and this creature seems invincible. But you are wrong. It has a kill switch wired right into its nervous system, operating mechanically like a programming glitch of nature. Tonic immobility is that fatal bottleneck. When flipped belly up, the body of a 6-meter, 2-ton shark immediately falls into a state of total paralysis. Muscles relax, breathing slows drastically. From a killing machine, it turns into an utterly harmless, drifting block of meat. Scientists cannot yet confirm whether this is a leftover mating reflex or a defensive freeze mechanism when overloaded. But orcas do not need theories. Data analysis from South African waters between 2017 and 2024 indicates that orca pairs actively use a ramming tactic to flip great whites upside down, triggering this paralysis system before removing their livers. Research from the South African Conservation Trust noted that after just a few orca hunts, the entire great white population in Mossel Bay fled, abandoning a strategic hunting ground for months. The apex predator, it turns out, carries a crude hardware flaw. It does not lose due to a lack of teeth or muscle. It loses because its opponent found the button labeled, "Flip here to power down." The orca, 6 tons of black and white muscle, swimming speed of 56 km/h, possesses a bite force capable of crushing a great white shark's skull. It is the only animal on the planet that turns the ocean into a tactical chessboard, hunting blue whales and dismantling coastal ecosystems. People usually think the orca's brutality comes from its superior physique or sharp teeth. But in reality, its greatest weapon of destruction lies within an invisible structure inside its skull, an echolocation system and a 5.4 kilograms brain with an exceptionally developed paralimbic system. However, this super soldier possesses a fatal biological bottleneck, an absolute dependence on oral culture. The entire library of hunting techniques, from wave-washing seals to frequency targeting, is not coded in genetic DNA, but stored in the memory of a single individual, the post-reproductive matriarch. Evolutionary biology records that orcas are among the very few species to experience menopause, extending their lifespan by roughly 30 years solely to fulfill the duty of leadership. Long-term 2015 data from the University of Exeter indicates that within 1 year after the matriarch dies, the mortality rate of adult sons spikes by 8 times. When this central memory vanishes, the remaining members abruptly lose their map of ocean currents and techniques to cope with food crises. The smartest predator in the ocean operates on a data cable powered by personal experience rather than raw instinct. Remove the matriarch's recipe book, and the ocean monster plummets into a state of panic, exactly like an intern losing internet connection on day 1.